Hi, in this video I will be talking about feature selection methods using R and RStudio. So there are few prerequisites if you want to try out the source code that I will be talking about in this video. So first you need to have a data set, and then I assume that you have already done the pre-processing and also you have extracted some features out of your data set, because to select the best features out of the available features, then you need to have some features that you have identified from your data set. And the methods that I will be talking about today are the Boruta method and RRF, which is regularized random forest. It's a type of random forest method, and LASSO, and finally recursive feature elimination. So using these four methods, I will be and also I will be showing you a demo uh, with with R and RStudio, and how I will be selecting features from the existing features from my data set. Let us go to the RStudio here. I have already run this source code because each method takes some time, so I'm not going through each and every method. I'm not going to run each and every method. I have already ran this method, so I will just show you, or I will just demonstrate how to use this method. By the way, I will be sharing this source code link in the description, so feel free to download the source code, and you can use this source code to select best features from your data set. So let's begin with the Boruta method. So in this method, so from my data set, ACTN is my dependent variable, or what we say, it's my target variable, whereas all the other variables are my independent variables in this data set. Okay, so and this is my binary classification. So I have two classes here. So if you have more than two classes, then you may have to just rewrite the code so that it can handle multiple classes. So this is what the code that runs and finds the best features from the existing features. And after running the Boruta method, so I'll just show you the plot. So this is the plot. So if I zoom, so you can see the best features that was selected by Boruta method. So on the right hand side, so we have the top features, and the left hand side are the least features. Okay, and then regularized random forest. So let me show you the plot here. So again, in this case, so ACTN is my target variable. So here I want to select only top 10 variables out of all other features from my data set. So these are my top 10 features that was selected by RRF method. And then second is the lasso method. So lasso, you need to have a little bit different coding here. That means you need to set your x and you need to set your y. Y in this case is your target variable, x in this case is all the other variables which are not the target variable. And then you can use the cv.glmnet, and finally, so this will, you can see in the console the top 10 or all the features that are in the order of their importance. Okay, and finally RFE, recursive feature elimination. So RFE takes more time. So when you run RFE method, so please be patient until it completes, and the completion time or the execution time also depends on the number of repeats. Fine. So in this case, I just want to see the top 5 variables. So these are my top 5 variables. So let me switch back to the presentation here. So I have used these four methods: Boruta, RRF, LASSO, and RFE, and in all the methods I have my top 10 features. So let's assume that I have like 20 plus features in my data set, and I want to choose or I want to select only best 10. So how did I do that? So first I have chosen top 10 features from each of the feature selection method, and then if I have colored it the each feature across all the methods. For example, IQRW is one of the feature. You can see that IQRW is chosen or selected by Boruta as well as RRF, and also by LASSO and also by RFE. Then I would say that IQRW is one of my top or one of my best 10 feature. Okay, so likewise, so you can see what are all the features that were selected or chosen by each of the feature selection algorithm here, and then finally you can decide your best 10 features out of the top 10 features of each independent method. Okay, so this is how uh, you can apply different feature selection methods and finally come up with the best 10 feature. So this way you can one of the advantage of using multiple methods is you can have multiple methods, or you can have the best methods that were chosen by most of the methods, so they you can treat them as a best method, best feature or otherwise. Okay, so in this case IQRW was chosen by almost all the methods, then I would say that IQRW is one of my best 10 features. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have. So thank you for watching this video.